ever had the wool pulled out from under you and you felt like everything you knew to be true just didn't seem true anymore? You know, it happens a lot more than we think it does to people. And the choice when that happens is we can either choose to sink or we can choose to swim. Well, I chose to swim. Here's what happened to me. I've been a social worker for over 30 years. And I loved my career. Oh my gosh, I loved helping people, and I was lucky enough to work with kids. And oh, kids are just lovely. However, despite how much I love my career and I thought I was looking after myself, it turns out I wasn't looking after myself as well as I thought. And I was diagnosed with PTSD and burnout. So I needed to leave my career and find something different to do. But I was in my 50s. What was I going to do? I didn't know how to do anything else. I lived in a small rural community. To say I was devastated, ashamed, embarrassed, absolutely, all of those things. And I took some time and just wallowed in that. I needed to have the full experience of what that looked like, what burnout looked like, how I felt I let myself down. However, in that process, I learned that if I was going to get back up, if I was going to carry on and be a productive member of society, be a productive member of my family, I needed to make that happen. I needed to swim. So I started looking for things that were going to pick me up. What was I going to do? How was I going to make this work so that I could be productive? I could get back on my feet and be the fun, happy, helping person that I've been in my past. So of course I did all the things the medical and professional teams advised me to do. I worked through all of that. And then one day on my social media, I started noticing ads for owning my own business. Now, as a result of the PTSD and the burnout, I've been left with some medical issues that make working 9 to 5 in a traditional world not so easy. Chronic fatigue, the exhaustion can be overwhelming, the depression can be overwhelming, and you never know when it's going to be a problem. So sometimes 9 to 5 jobs do not click all the boxes. It's not that easy just to get up and go to work every day. So I needed something that was a little bit flexible. I needed to think outside the box. And if anything we've learned in the past couple years on top of whatever I may be going through is that outside the box works just fine. The world was turning to the internet more and more all the time for everything. Counseling, school, banking, working at corporate offices, entertainment, connecting with family, gaming, entertainment, everything was turning online. And so I thought, why can't I do this? Why can't I work online and be at home, be where I'm comfortable, where it works for me physically and emotionally? So, as I mentioned in my newsfeed, noticing this complimentary webinar. All I had to do was click on the link and put in my name and email. It was that simple. I watched the complimentary webinar where I learned more about this opportunity. From there, I took my time, made a decision, discussed it with my husband. I didn't want to be caught in a scam or anything. And we decided to pursue it. And am I ever glad I did? I took the next step and I became a digital business owner. Now, here I am mentoring people, helping them become digital business owners and learning to swim. One of my emblems is a dandelion. because even though a dandelion produces seeds nobody wants, it's never deterred to grow. It grows with strength and vigor, and I believe that's what I am doing. That I am helping people gain their hope, courage, and inner strength, and what could be more fabulous than that, as they are setting themselves up to swim. If any of this resonates with you, go ahead and click on my link, www.normajeanm.com, and I'll send you a link to the webinar. Here Sophie is enjoying being with me today too. I'll send you a link to the webinar. You can watch it, and if it resonates with you, I'd be thrilled to be your mentor. Happy day, everybody.